Hello, my name is Lucas Weaver and I'm from Ag Business and Crop, and I have a Pegasus XAG P100 Pro here, and today we're going to be changing the ESC. First step, as always, make sure your unit is on a bench that is secure, and then make sure you extend the arm that you're going to be working on. So getting right into it, first step, take this red cover off, 4 self-tap screws into plastic, remove that. Next, you have 2 screws to take this little black plate off that you have to remove to get at the cables. Then once you get underneath that, you have those 6 cables, 2 yellow, 2 green, and 2 blue. They're all screwed in. Take those screws out, remove, pull straight out all those cables. The front 2 are going to be for the motor. The bottom 2 are going to be for the ESC. Make sure they're out of their socket when pulling the ESC out so it can feed through the arm very nicely. Next, you're going to remove the screws on the ESC. There's 2 on the front, 2 on the other side, 4 screws total, simple. Next, make sure you take your black hood off and your red cap on the brains of the operation on the drone. And you're going to have to take off your positive and your negative cable to your ESC, which is a square and circle end. And then your third cable is going to be connecting to your bus. So this is the actual brains of the operation telling the ESC how much power input and output it shall give. So once those are disconnected, you can pull this ESC out through its 2 hole slots. And then what you'll get is a very long cable going to the front and a short one going back to the motor. Now put your new ESC back in, feed it through the same way, connect your positive and your negative and your one wire to the bus board, and then pull through your yellow, your green, and your blue wire. Make sure they connect the yellow to the yellow, green to the green, and blue to the blue. Put them back together, put the black plate on, and then your red cap up top. Other than that, make sure your ESC is nicely screwed in, do not over tighten, as well as make sure on these front 3 screws that they have those plastic conductors on them. They have to be on there, and make sure that they're also on your positive and negative. They'll be black up here and gray at the bottom. Make sure they're on. Lastly, Loctite. If there's a little bit of Loctite on those screws, make sure you add some back on so everything is nicely fit together. And last but not least, make sure you do your firmware update. It'll prompt you for a firmware update when you start the unit again. And other than that, happy flying.